For that report. Joining us now to talk about the still developing story is Gadi Adelman. Gadi is a counter-terrorism expert. Gadi, thank you for being with us tonight. Gadi, first of all, how common is it to have people from other countries' air forces training at the base? As we mentioned, this killer was part of the Saudi Air Force.
Yeah, good evening, Michelle. It's not uncommon at all. According to the Pentagon, there are currently 5,181 foreign students from 153 different countries in the United States for some type of Department of Defense cooperation training. Specifically at NAS Pensacola, international students compete in all or part of an 18-month syllabus on base, and they do go through a vetting process, a federal vetting process, before they're allowed to train there.
Yeah, it would make sense that there would be quite extensive vetting considering the nature of the place. So we have this guy from the Saudi Air Force taking this kind of action. What is the likely motive here? What are investigators looking at when they're trying to determine if this indeed was motivated by some kind of terrorism or Islamic jihadist ideology, potentially?
Well, you know, the investigation has just started. Obviously, terrorism needs to be looked at, which it is, as a matter of fact, being looked at, as does the shooter's religion. And I want to explain that. Being from Saudi Arabia, he may very well be a Wahhabi. And for more than 2 centuries, Wahhabism has been Saudi Arabia's dominant faith. And that's a sect of Islam that insists on a literal interpretation of the Quran. And strict Wahhabis believe that if you don't practice their form of Islam, you are a heathen and an enemy. So, you know, let's not forget that 15 of the 19 9/11 hijackers were citizens of Saudi Arabia.
Well, that's certainly not a point to be forgotten. So what does this mean now potentially for relations between the U.S. and the Saudis?
You know, I really doubt that anything is going to change as far as the relations are concerned, especially when you consider all the lawsuits going on right now with Saudi Arabia over 9/11, and that's still currently going on. And we've not seen any real changes even after 9/11 and all that has come out. So I really don't foresee any changes. I would like to see some changes in the vetting process, but I don't see any changes with our relationship with the Saudis.
All right. Gadi, thank you so much. Gadi Adelman.